You are applying for the job, you know you can do that job. When you see the job description, you feel you are the right one to do that. But the problem is when you submit your CV applying for that job, you are not going to get any response from them. So that's the main problem. So that was the problem for me as well. Most of the job recruiter, they are getting application from more than 100 candidates, so they are not going to look one by one. The software will filter out the candidates and give them the maybe best 10. What kind of things you can do before you get job, how you can apply so that you will get response. If you don't have Australian experience, then we can't training someone who is completely new. Hi everyone, this is Sanjay and welcome to my YouTube channel Sanjay Joy. In this video, I'm going to share what I'm doing in Australia, from where I started and now what I am doing. So it's been 2 years and 5 months now in Australia, and I did more than maybe 20-25 jobs in between this period. I shifted from one job to another, maybe in search of good opportunity, or I don't know, good money or anything. Maybe it was because of the money, and then the reliability of the job, as well as like how easy it was to do. So I was always shifted from one to another in between that period. So if you are planning to come in Australia as an international student, or if you are already in Australia, this video will be very helpful, because right now I'm doing an accountant job. Completed my master's degree on March, and then I start searching for the accounting job because I did my master's in accounting, and I find that job. It's been already a month I'm doing the job, and yeah, it's working in your professional field. Like it's really feels really good. So I'm going to share how did I get the job from the beginning. So when I came to Australia on December 21, maybe 21 it was, on 2021, it was a COVID period. So 1 week I was in quarantine. That period, I just start like making my CV and then applying in different jobs from different platform, and starts getting responses as well at that time, because it was like kind of more easier than today's. Like there was a shortage of employees in every sector at that time. So I got the responses from many, and then I start giving interviews like that things. And after the 15 days, I got the job in the kitchen section in one of the Nepalese restaurant. So what happened there is, they have a chef, but whole the chef team leave that places. So there was a scarcity for chef as well, kitchen hand as well, and then everyone from chef. So they hired 4-5 people at that moment, and then I was in the kitchen section, so I was making so basically all the work. And after that, there was certain things in my mind at that moment as well. I was working in accountant back in Nepal as well, but lots of people who are coming for master's degree, mostly master's degree, they already have experience back in Nepal as well. I know that, because like when we finish bachelor's, we start working. So like mostly people start after 12 as well, but when you finish the 12th, then the job professional level was not that much big in Nepal, because we give lot of priority for those who completed the higher level in education as well. In between that bachelor's and 12th level plus 2, that makes difference. But after bachelor's, maybe most of the people start working. So I start working for accounting from there. I got some experience, but when I start looking for job in accounting field, everyone was looking for like Australian experience. When I start applying, I remember I applied for so many online, and then if they called me for interview as well, they said like, if you don't have Australian experience, then we can't. It's like that. They send me on message on Seek, Indeed, and then Gumtree, like some accounting firm saying like, this is not the tax season, we don't have bunch of work, and then we can't training someone who is completely new. So like that is, but I know accounting is similar in Australia as well as Nepal as well. Accounting rules are similar, principles are similar, but still not getting the job because they don't want to train us. That was the issue at the beginning. But still I started looking for the job, and then finally I got the one job in accounting firm. They said like, okay, let's see you in 15 days, how you perform in 15 days, and if we feel good, then we'll hire you. Problem was they were saying I need to work 15 days for free and then they will think about it. So I said okay. I was working part-time in another job, so okay, I will arrange 3 days for this job for free. I started working for 15 days as an assistant accountant, and finally they were happy with my performance and they think maybe I can do the job. So I started working as an assistant accountant for one of the accounting firm in Parramatta. It went really well at the beginning, but believe me, some work environment, when you want to perform good as well, like you really want to go do good, you are really doing hard, but still they will not admire you. And yeah, it was kind of like I was working in the hectic environment. Like 2 or 3 of my co-workers, they are ladies, they are from their own country, and mom was in Australia, but that firm run by the another countryman, but he is Australian at that moment. I mean the background. So it was really hectic environment, and the 2-3 ladies workers are crying sometimes. So you can imagine how hard it was, but nobody was complaining. I don't know why. So I wasn't a student, so I didn't even think about to complain. I just work. I just listened to them, and then I just work by myself. And because I was thinking, if I leave that job before 1 year, then I can get another job after my graduation as well, because I do not have sufficient experience, and I already knew that how difficult it was to find the professional job when you have no experience in Australia related to that field, when you have like pretty much good experience back in your country. So yeah, I worked for 1 year, and then after that I just left that firm. And after that I started working as in customer service, only 3 days, and then in other time like 2-3 days I was working in, I will say the name, I worked as a team member in Ulorth. I work as an team member in, where did I work on that place? It was also IGA. It was also a customer service kind of things, cleaning companies as well. And then where it was a sanitizing job in Ferry. I worked there as well. And after that, so all the things happened in between that period. What I was aware is, to get the job in Australia, we should have some skills, some certificate from Australia. So basically, I will tell you something very important. If you want to work in a aged care, you should have the aged care certificate. Like aged care certificate in 3, certificate 4. I did that as well. I did aged care certificate 3, but when I did placement, I feel like I can't do this job. It's not because of like, it is not good job. It is very good job with a very good pay. I had a certificate, I spent like 1,400, but I did not do that job. I make another certificate that is called RIW, Railway Industry Worker Certificate. If you did not find the job at this moment, you can make this certificate. This is a kind of card, a Railway Industry Worker card. It will allow you to work in the construction of railway field or the cleaning in the railways kind of things. So it will allow you to do these things. So this would be really helpful. Another card you can get to get the job is like white card. It's called a white card. If you want to work in the construction section, it pays really good money, and you can have that white card as well. Let's go to my topic. This is the important things you can do. I'll just share it. At that time, we do not have any restriction on work. We can work like as much as we want. So that was the benefit we get. But now it's 24 hours. So this is the difficulty. Okay, so I can say one thing to you. Maybe because of we do not have any restriction at that time, I managed my fee by myself, the full fee by myself, and then I was managing my expenses by myself, and yeah, I saved some money as well. So this is the benefit I got because of the full-time working rights at that moment. And what you can do if you are studying master's degree, bachelor's degree, and going to finish soon in 2-3 months, then you can do one thing, that if you are in IT field, I do not know about much, but there are certain things in IT you should do prior to your job that will lead you to get that job. You know what I mean? Like there are some sorts kind of certificate things, sometimes kind of like skills you can gain, or some kind of course you can do, like a job ready program. And I'll go to the job ready program as well. So before one month I started searching like what can I do, so that because I was applying before 2 months and then I was not getting response. So what can I do, what kind of things I can actually do so that they will respond me. At least they were not responding to me. So that was the issue here everyone face. Like you are applying for the job, you know you can do that job. When you see the job description, when you see the company, you feel you are the right one to do that. But the problem is when you submit your CV applying for that job, you are not going to get any response from them. So that's the main problem. So that was the problem for me as well. So I decided like I will do the job ready program, or I will do the counseling, so that maybe that will help. I'll go to one of the job ready program. If you can message me if you really need, then I can provide the details because they are really good on it. Do not do job ready program. I did counseling only. If you go to the really good company, like really good consultancies or agencies who provide the job ready program, this will be really helpful to you. For accounting, if you are accounting students, I'm going to tell you the skills you can get it before you get the job, so that you will get this one when you finish your degree. Maybe I will make another video relating to accounting, like CV making, how you can make CV, what kind of things you can do before you get job, how you can apply so that you will get response. I will make a video based on my experience, like kind of series one later. But for now, for accounting, mostly you need to know the accounting software like Mayo, Xero, QuickBooks, any of them out of these three, because this is one of the most useful software in Australia. I had the experience, I had the like that attitude to do the job, and I was pretty much sure I can do, but still I was not getting responses. So okay, I do the counseling, and then I went to them, and then they helped me to build my CV and help me to sort out like kind of things in LinkedIn and then as well as in other job platform. So most of the job recruiter, they are getting an application from more than 100 candidates, so they are not going to look one by one. They set up some software. The software will filter out the candidates and give them the maybe best 10 or maybe best 20. So you must be on that best list so that they will call you or you will get response from them. After I build up my CV, then I just build my every profile on like job site like Seek, Indeed, and then LinkedIn and any other as well. There are sort of like kind of job scan or any other as well, and then start applying for that CV. So after a week, I start getting response from the many recruiters, many companies as well. They start calling me for the phone screening interview and then for the first interview. But first things, what you feel is you are applying for the job, but you are not getting response. Sorry, you are not getting the job. But that's not true. When you start getting the response from them, you will have first phone screening interview. It's called like they will call you and ask some question from you, and if you are able to satisfy them with that questions, then only they will call you for the second round of interview. It's called like it's a first face-to-face interview. So that level is much harder than the previous one, because first one is you will start feeling like first one is easy. Like your CV, just apply for the job, they will call you. Okay, so to pass the phone screening is the hard again, and then you go to the first interview round, it is also hard, and then second interview round, it is also hard, and then third one. I gave some interview, maybe the 20 or 25, and then the process was same. Like they are hiring after 2 or 3 interview. Most of the companies hiring after 3 interviews, and then some companies hired after 2 interviews. First face-to-face interview with the recruiters, second with the manager from same department. So it was like that. And based on my experience, I will make another videos for the interview part in more details. But if you are accounting field, I can assure you it will be very important for you. So keep update on this. And if you want to like get some kind of things like CB and then CB idea and then other things, you can message me on my Facebook page Sanjay Joy as well. I will help you there. And one video I will just post my CB how I make, and then the CB I get the job. I will post it as well. So, and after 2 weeks I start getting offer. The first offer was like around 50k. So the most important thing the job counselor teach me is you deserve at least this range. Maybe you deserve at least 70k based on your experience, based on your education, based on this you deserve 70k. Do not go less than that. After weeks, 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you are going to get the job with higher than this. So second job, they offer me 60k, but it was an ABN. It's like a cash money on 60k, but I need to pay tax on that later. So I also feel like this is also not good. And then the later one, I start getting the range in between 65 to 70k and between that. And I got a job opportunity from one of the big food production company in Australia as an accounts officer. And yeah, I got the job like this. So this is the kind of things I share that will be really helpful for you as well. I'm going to make a videos about like CV creation to job counseling as well as through like interview preparation as well as this will be a series of video I'm going to make. I'm planning to make this video. So it will be really helpful for you guys. I'm not a counselor, I'm not a professional on that field, but I will make it for my experience because I experienced a lot on my past to get these things. So this is all from my experience. If you like the video, so you can just subscribe my channel, like the videos. See you on next video. Bye.